It's Time Warner Cable's local edition. I'm Brad Pomerance. We are joined by Lee Baca. He is the sheriff for Los Angeles County. And sir, we continue to mourn the loss of life and limb in Boston. And while the city may be 3,000 miles away, in Los Angeles, we're a large city, and there still are some frayed nerves about what happened at that marathon. We have our own marathon. We have a lot of public sites where large crowds come. What can you tell us about law enforcement's efforts here in the greater Los Angeles area?
Well, Los Angeles and Boston are hooked up on our intelligence system, and Chief Ed Davis and I are good friends, and we have a network of major city chiefs, and we therefore share what our problems are and our strategies. So Los Angeles is a high target, New York is a high target, Chicago, now Boston, Washington, D.C. So our plans are transit security, port security, airport security, looking at best practices. We have bomb sniffing dogs, we have first responder plans and the like.
But when you think about a marathon, for example, the LA Marathon, what a great day it is. People watching throughout our entire city, which is spread out as it is. How could we ever put people through metal detectors or bomb sniffing dogs over 26.2 miles? You know, it just seems like it's a Herculean task that really couldn't be accomplished.
Well, there's no doubt that a marathon poses a challenge that hadn't been thought of because it's 26 miles, as you indicated. At the same time, these explosions were near the end of the marathon where there'd be a high population congestion. So we got to consider that the people that did this certainly were thinking about a high impact.
What can we do, just the average Angelino living, in this great metropolis, to try to help law enforcement in any way? So often we just don't want to get involved, but I have to think there's more that we can do as people.
Well, one of the more significant aspects of particularly the marathon bombings is simple that people had some backpacks that had the explosives. Now, when you run a race, you don't have a backpack. When you are at the end of a race, obviously there's no backpacks.
But you think about the fact that that race ended right near Boston University, Emerson College. You're right, you shouldn't have backpacks, but still, if I saw someone with a backpack, in that community, I don't know if I would have said anything.
Well, of course, it's also who is carrying the backpack and whether or not that may be a student, may not be a student.
Of course.
But even in the dynamics of a lot of races, and I've run
yes,
years
I knew that,
in various races. Half marathons is my limit, though. But the key here is that there are people who obviously have no purposeful function at the end of a marathon, and a backpack could draw suspicion.
So what, to the extent you can say, what is Los Angeles doing as it looks forward to its major public events, be it a marathon, the Rose Parade, those types of events where there are large crowds, not so much in a confined area like Dodger Stadium or Disneyland or whatever it may be?
Well, the LA Marathon, as you know, is policed by the Los Angeles Police Department.
But it's integrated, no?
Well, it runs through a variety of cities, including West Hollywood, which was the sheriff's area, and Santa Monica, and so forth. So we have coordinated teams of people who understand what's necessary, but I think the new introduction is going to be bomb sniffing dogs. I think you have to have them because they can detect a bomb scent from a longer distance, and they can go right to it.
So in this instance, we don't know everything about the bomb, but a bomb sniffing dog would likely have sensed what was used in this pressure cooker bomb?
If there were in the presence of that particular device, which was a pressure cooker with gunpowder and long shrapnel in there.
Yes. His name is Lee Baca. He is the sheriff for Los Angeles County. My name is Brad Pomerance. I want to thank you so much for watching Time Warner Cable's local edition, and please stay safe.